Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm gonna talk about Natlan and when I think of it. After having played it for a little bit, or by little bit I mean quite a bit, I've done quite a lot of it. Exploring not too much, obviously not too much, I don't like exploring that much. But after having explored it, played through the story, most of the quests, okay. After having played through most of the quests, I can safely say it is definitely not something I expected. Uh, Whether or not that's a good or bad thing, in my opinion, for me, I don't know. I don't mind it too much, I guess. I don't like the direction Genshin's taking, as I said. I don't like how it's taking this, like, childish route. You know, a lot of a lot of people say that it's always been childish, and I can kind of see that with certain trailers and how they, like, the art style is not the issue here, it's the contrast and whatever, and this, like, this looks nice, but it just, I don't know. After having found out through lore what they meant by Nation of War, I was just kind of disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted a real, like, real conflict, and it feels like Capitano just got inserted into the lore. Spoilers alert, by the way. I think Capitano legit just got inserted there for players' attention. Like, just like, oh my god, it's Capitano, he's of all the lore, I have to see this. And then it's just like the most random interaction ever. He just comes out of nowhere, he's like, what uses is the gnosis in your hands? And then just, like, out of nowhere. I thought they were gonna make him more involved in the lore, but he's gonna be shown regularly, or like, he's gonna be shown later on in the lore, and then it's gonna be a showdown. It wasn't like that spectacular, I'm not gonna lie. It was sort of disappointing. So, yeah, I was just kind of disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. The fight scene was meh. Like, sure, it was okay, but like, eh. Like, it had no, like, significance, you know? It's like when you insert, for example, when you insert a random character and you're like, yeah, but this guy is now gonna save everything, right? You're like, okay. I guess that's cool, but that was random. It's just kind of how I felt with this. He came out of nowhere, and he just chilled there. He's like, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna kill you now. And he didn't kill her. He got fucking folded. Also, a thing that didn't make sense to me, another spoiler alert, by the way. A thing that didn't make sense to me is why and how did she lose her powers?
Thank you for
Maybe I haven't seen it properly in the cinematic, but like, she randomly loses her powers upon fighting him? How? How the fuck does that happen? That was weird. Didn't understand that part at all. But maybe that's just me not paying too much attention. Which wouldn't make sense, but I don't know. Felt weird. Given that Capitano fucking got folded in that fight, it was kind of weird that she just randomly lost her powers, so I don't know. Apart from that, the lore itself, the story of the Archon quest was very mid. I wasn't super interested. And the fact that they made you do stuff for, um, like, it begins with people, or not begins, but like, they randomly make you go to the people of the springs and take a fucking bath with Milani. Why wasn't that in the story quest? Like, I don't. Okay, I'm sorry, that's a complaint, that's like a dumb complaint, but in my opinion, it's not. Like, I don't like it when quests make you do something that holds no significance over what, like, over the story itself. Maybe it did, but I don't remember. But it was probably something very not like not that important. So it was a bit weird how they handled that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, uh, the area was fun to explore. This is probably like the most fun area to explore, especially after getting Mualani. I did enjoy it a lot. It was a very fun experience. But on the other hand, I kind of just, I don't know. It feels weird. I pictured Natlan. I was like, dude, this shit is gonna go dark, and then it's gonna go even darker in Snezhnaya. It's gonna be so good, especially after Fontaine, bro. Like, I understand Fontaine. Like, okay, you see how Natlan is? It's very colorful and shit, right? And then you TP to Fontaine, and it's not that colorful, right? So it had like a dimming of color through each. Like, look, it had a dimming of color through each region, and it was I liked it. I liked Fontaine. Fontaine is still my favorite story, and I don't think it'll change unless Nizhnaya like destroys everything. So yeah, but the fuck? Oh, cool. Anyway, I guess we can chill here while I talk. So yeah, I don't like how they handle it for the most part, and I'm really hoping that they take a turn for the better in the dark, like in a dark sense, because I want to see shit go fucking bananas, bro. But hey, it might not just be the game it is anymore, because the story of Sumeru was great. It was phenomenal. The story of, though a bit dragged out, the story of Fontaine, obviously the best story, and it was very dark as well. So I liked it. I liked it. I liked where they were going with the story, how Fontaine felt. I liked it. I don't know why they just. Mm. I felt a bit weird. They mentioned there's a nation of war, like whatever the fuck regional war, and she's like the god of war. Like, bro, war meaning tournament. That shit's ass. I'm sorry. That's a big cop out, man. I wanted to see fights everywhere. I wanted to see shit erupting. Oh my god, that shit would have gone hard, bro. I don't want to see a peaceful fucking country. I wanted to see a country that is actually, like, on the verge of being just blown into the shit, bro. That's what I hoped for. Especially with the trailer, but like, eh. I was so excited. I think I was on, yeah, I was on vacation at that point. I was so fucking excited, dude, for Natlan when I saw the trailer, dude. I was like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god, this shit is gonna go hard. It really didn't go. It was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just underwhelming. That's all. It was just underwhelming. I don't know. I don't like to complain too much on this channel, but I wanted to share my opinion. It didn't blow me out the water, and then like, it was just, it was a journey, I guess. I really had hoped that they would, keep. I hope that they would keep Capitano, and maybe they're gonna be like, oh, but Capitano cannot fight now because of the wound that he's been inflicted, so Colombina's gonna come over and shit on everyone. That would be cool, but I think that's just another cop-out, because, in my opinion, Capitano, bro, I know, I get it. Probably Mualani is probably like, if she is the Archon, she's probably the, like, second strongest, maybe. Like, in a fight. The second strongest Archon. Which does make sense that she would win. But I still don't like the fact that they just shoved Capitano in. They were like, hey, look, it's the guy that you wanted to see the thing of. But guess what? He came out of nowhere, and there was nothing about him before in the story. He just came out of nowhere. We hope you won't mind. Obviously, you won't mind. Like, sure, people got excited or whatever, but like, I don't know, dude. It just felt like a cop-out in my opinion. They could have definitely done way better with him. Capitano was the most okay. I cannot say he's the most mysterious harbinger because Colombina legit has not even spoken a word. We met her 2.5 years ago. We found out about her 2.5 years ago, and she still has not spoken a single word. She only hummed Signora's theme. So she's definitely the most mysterious one, especially because of the apparently the powers that she has, that she can kill you with her eyes, I think that's just speculation. Though that shit would be impossible to win against. But yeah. Apart from that, I am very excited to see Columbina and if she's gonna be playable. If Capitana becomes playable, thing is, I wanna get Nouvellette because I really like Nouvellette. After having replayed through the story again on my alt account, that shit was beautiful, and I love Nouvellette. I see why people like him, but I don't wanna. Ah, it's another discussion for another day. I want to give you my thoughts about Natlan. I'm kind of disappointed that it's become a bit childish, and I thought that they were gonna, judging from how Fontaine's story went, I thought they were gonna just expand on that and be even more dark. I was hoping that this would just be a crackling city with fire everywhere, fighting everywhere, chaos. I thought it was gonna be like that, but oh well. It is what it is. This isn't bad either. I'm not gonna stop playing the game probably. Until a long time. I wanna see how the game ends. And yeah, I'm excited for the story still. I hope that Capitano is gonna make a return and that he's gonna have an actual important and big significance. An important part and a big significance in the story, because if he doesn't, that would be very sad. So yeah, I'm not gonna drag it on anymore. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.